She wanted my life. Act 1. The friend I didn't ask for. My name is Naya Carter, and at the time all of this started, I really thought I was stepping into a new season of my life. New job, new routine, new chance to just breathe. I wasn't looking for attention. I wasn't looking for friendship either, if I'm being honest. I've always been the type of woman who keeps her head down, does her work, goes home. I'm polite, warm when spoken to, but guarded. Life taught me early that too much access invites confusion. So when I walked into that office on my first day, all I wanted was peace. That's probably why Brielle noticed me immediately. She was the first person to smile too hard. "You must be the new girl," she said, already standing up from her desk before I could even respond. "I'm Brielle. I'm so glad you're here." I remember thinking it was sweet. A little much, but sweet. She complimented my hair first, then my skin, then my outfit. It was layered, like she was stacking praise, one after the other, watching how I reacted to each piece. "You're really pretty," she said finally, almost under her breath. Like, people are gonna notice you. I laughed it off. Black women compliment each other all the time. It didn't feel dangerous. Not yet. But what I didn't realize then was that Brielle wasn't just being friendly. She was watching. At work, she found reasons to sit near me. She'd time her breaks with mine, walk with me to the bathroom, ask if I'd eaten yet, what I had for dinner the night before, if I was seeing anyone. At first, I answered lightly, surface level, safe. Still, something in me kept mental notes. She asked a lot of questions, but didn't always listen to the answers. Sometimes she'd repeat things I said days later, word for word, like she'd been storing them somewhere. Other times, she'd stare when men walked past my desk, not at them, but at me, like she was measuring something. I told myself I was imagining it. I always did that back then, minimized my instincts so I wouldn't seem rude, dramatic, or ungrateful. The first weird moment came during lunch. I had planned to eat alone in my car. That's my reset space. But Brielle appeared beside me with her purse already on her shoulder. "I'll come with you," she said, not asking. I hate eating by myself. I hesitated, just a second too long. Her smile dropped for a split moment. Then it came back, wider. In the car, she talked almost the entire time about how lonely she felt at work, how people always misunderstood her, how women never really liked her, especially pretty ones. That sentence stuck to my ribs. She laughed right after saying it, but it didn't feel like a joke. "You don't seem like the type to switch up. You seem safe." I remember nodding, staring straight ahead, feeling something small and tight form in my chest. Safe. From that day on, she treated me like an anchor. If I talked to someone else, she'd suddenly need me. If I laughed with a male coworker, her energy shifted, quieter, colder. Later, she'd ask questions framed like concern. "Be careful with him. People might get the wrong idea. You don't want to be that girl." I started choosing my words carefully. I didn't want trouble. I didn't want rumors. I didn't want to be misunderstood. I didn't realize I was already being framed. One afternoon, she showed up at my desk with 2 coffees. "I memorized how you like it," she said proudly. I don't remember telling her how I like my coffee. That night, she texted me, then again the next morning, then throughout the workday. If I didn't respond fast enough, she'd ask if I was okay. If I did respond, she'd escalate, asking to hang out, asking to come over, asking why I never talked about my childhood. I told myself she was just lonely. I told myself I was being judgmental. I told myself a lot of things. But deep down, there was a quiet voice that kept saying the same thing over and over. "This is moving too fast." I ignored it because I didn't want to be wrong, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, because I didn't know that some people don't want friendship. They want proximity. They want access. They want to step inside your life and see if it fits. And Brielle, she wasn't getting close to me to know me. She was getting close to replace me.